Hello, hello. Test, test. Can everyone hear me? Please tell me everyone can hear me. Oh, yes, I'm coming through my audio. Perfect. Nice. Okay. Thank you, Phil. I was messing around with OBS yesterday and changed a bunch of settings, and now I can't hear myself. But as long as you guys can hear me, that's okay. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to live with that. I'm glad that you guys can hear me. I started change some settings, so I was really worried because I forgot to test it. I forgot to do a private live stream. Hey, Phil on Twitch, thank you for showing up. Hello, Kevin. You're monitoring the dupe murder live stream. I don't know if I can say that in the first 10 minutes of the live stream, but oh well. Hey Kevin, thanks for joining tonight. Phil says we can hear you. Hey Foamy, what's up? I hear you. Thank you, Foamy. And Sean, what's up, Sean? Hello. Welcome everyone. Thanks for joining tonight. Really appreciate it. I'm really glad that I didn't have any. In that case, let me just mute myself on my thing there. Cool. Awesome. Thank you guys for showing up tonight. So let's go over. By the way, how is everyone? Hey Gord, what's up? Hello de la France. Hello. Hey Harry, what's up? Thank you everyone for being here. Happy Wednesday to everyone. Happy hump day. Hopefully you guys are having a great week so far. All right. So, how is everyone? How's everyone's week? Salute, says Phil. All right, guys. So I have a lot of plans. I only have 2 hours tonight, and I have a lot I want to get done. So let's see if we can achieve some goals today. Let's see. By the way, how's the audio for you guys? The game audio, is it a little low? Let me just kind of go in here. Oh, that's the wrong one. I'm on max, so let me know how the volume is. I changed a lot of things to try to make my recordings more streamlined when I do videos. So if something's like off, let me know, please, and I can adjust the settings. But we'll continue for now, and I'll keep talking normal, and hopefully everything's okay. Hello, Jim. Hey, what's up? Hello. Welcome. Thanks for joining. Let's see who we got from the printing pod. None of those. I don't want a Rex right now. Okay, let's do some, while we wait for some others to come in, let's do some blueprints. Got 2 blueprints. Haven't played a lot. I've been trying to, let's see here. Let me just take my onto my second monitor here. Oh, by the way, thank you so much for the follow Sunray on Twitch while I was off stream. Okay, we got the Satsuma glovelets and the pastel polka print. Cool, I like that one. All right, so not a whole lot today. Didn't play a lot, but I did make some progress off stream. Not like major progress, just kind of planning progress. So this was already planned from last episode. I was going to put a Flox farm here. And then what I want to do, the whole title of this episode, I want to start freezing my food because as you can see, we're really getting up there on barbecue. Like Bristle Blossoms, Berry Sludge rather. Berry Sludge is, I'm not feeding my dupes that regularly. That's going to be for space missions or second asteroid missions. But barbecue is my main source of food. And I really don't want it to go bad. And we have surf and turf as well. So I want to move my... this is not a great hall anymore. It's a banquet hall. I want to move my banquet hall over. So I use the planner tool here to kind of see where I want to move the walls. And then I want to have a statue here because I like that when they exit the banquet hall. And then I want to have a insulated area here where we're going to freeze everything. So I just pre-planned everything. I have all the things going while I talk to you guys. Bill says in the trades, we wake up early. Alarm goes off at 4:20 every morning. Yeah, it's definitely not the easiest profession, but it pays the bills, right? So wake up. I mean, the benefit that I love about the trades is that I get to wake up early and have my whole afternoon to myself. So I usually get off at like, I don't know, 4-ish, 3 to 4 every day, and then like after I come home, shower, eat dinner, all that stuff. I at least have a bit of my evening left. So yeah, we're vacuuming this out. I moved this from here. It used to be here. I moved it just up a little bit. Pretty easy. I just didn't want to do that on stream because it was kind of tedious and a lot of clicking back and forth and a lot of pausing. So I'm just vacuuming this area out again. And then we're going to put a thermal regulator here. So we're going to see how this works. I haven't used the thermal regulator in ages, so I don't know if this is going to work fully, but basically, I wish I was using ammo sensors here. Oh well. So what's this? This is ceramic. Okay, that's cool. Ceramic and that thing. And yeah, we're just getting our duplicants to build that. And then also, as you guys probably remember, if you're here last stream, I want to get a petroleum boiler going here. So this is idle right now. I might start collecting some magma. Excuse me. I might start collecting some magma, but maybe that won't be for next. I mean, we might have the infrastructure built, but that might not work for a while. So anyways, we got to keep digging this out. Just keep going over here, keep digging everything, and then, you know, get that thing up and running. I really need petroleum now for rockets. I really want to get to space like this weekend. I got Saturday and Sunday to get to space. Foamy says, God, that printing pod queue is outright Pavoli. Oh my goodness. I instantly paused my game. Oh, I have trouble saying that word. Pavlovian. Welcome to Ethan's grammar stream. As it happens, I just reconstructed my deep freezer too. Swapped it from a hydrogen loop to a petrol one. Cool. Hey, Helzy, what's up? Helise. Sorry, I think I said that right. Your base is epic. Thank you so much, Helise. Yeah, this is we've been working on this for quite a long time. I mean, I'm 65 hours in. So yeah, we're pretty far along. We're hoping to get to space this week. I'm hoping to get to space this weekend. I really want to get to space. So I really need petroleum for that. So we'll see. I mean, it's a long shot. I really have to get this online, but we'll see. Thank you so much for joining the stream. I appreciate it. See, Foamy says, use a sweeper to pull a CO2 cage and then stuff a single kilo of food into a dupe accessible. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a, it's going to be a sterile and a deep frozen environment. I start at 6 and finish at 2. See, that's an awesome schedule, I think. Because, yeah, you do wake up early, but waking up early is just relative. Like, if you're used to waking up early, it's really not that bad. It's like you just have to go to bed at a reasonable time. You know, and as long as you get your, like, you know, whatever, 6 to 8 hours of sleep. I mean, 6 is really cutting it close, but I can function pretty fine on 6. Just don't like to do it too often. But yeah, you get home at 2 and you have a whole bunch of time to do stuff in the afternoon. That's a long run of pipe. Yeah, it's a long run, but I've done longer before. The alternative for me, I usually use my deep freezing off of the AATNs, which is the closest one is here. I believe I have one maybe here or somewhere. Maybe not. Maybe I'm remembering incorrectly. But anyways, my closest one is too far away for my liking. And usually that's how I run my deep freeze. So this time I decided it's a lot less of a run to just put the thermal regulator inside of the steam room. So I'm going to make the steam room a little bit bigger. And yeah, that's going to be way shorter. I'm using ceramic for the output of the thermal regulator, and then just igneous for the input. It's just going to cycle in here around and round and round until it gets to the proper temperature, and then I'll put a gas shutoff here that's on a temperature sensor, just like I normally would with a AATN. It's going to be super cold too, so we're going to chill it down to, I don't know, pretty far. We'll see. Phil says the foreman in Quebec really pays the bill. Yeah, exactly. You gotta the trades are a good way to. Oh, what's that? Oh, I haven't got one of those in a long time. It's the unloader. Yeah, you gotta wake up early to make. I guess to you know, it's good. You get off early, and you wake up early. It's all good. Foamy says, I put my stuff basically right next to my Great Hall, and I was still losing a couple of degrees just a few. Yeah, you do lose a little bit. Ceramic is probably the best material that we can use at the moment. If I really wanted to, I could insulate this as well and lose even less, but it's not that big of a deal. Hydrogen, I'm going to be using hydrogen on this, so it's going to be fine. We're going to chill it probably to like below 100 degrees, I think. I think that should be fine to like to keep in here. Pavlov was the dude who did the dog's drool when you ring a doorbell thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I'm just not not cultured enough to to know that off the top of my head. Oh, it's so funny. Okay, anyways, let's see what we got going on. Let's turn up the speed first of all, so my duplicates actually get stuff done. I also wanted to get rid of this. We've got a whole bunch of stuff here. Whole bunch of stuff here to delete. So we're gonna put it on buildings. Just delete all this. Delete this, and then yeah, we'll just probably delete. Probably make this into a. That's what I put this here for. Now I remember. I would just dump the TR straight into the environment. Pretty modest if you keep the sharp pipe short. The only heat input in a it's not a bad idea. I mean, I don't mind putting it here. I think it's like a cool little side project just to make sure it stays, you know, it's going to be built out of steel, so at least it stays proper operating range for the long period of time. I never use ceramic except for extreme temperatures like cooling data miners. I mean, igneous rock would work. I did do a test before on my sandbox where I did a very, very long run. It was probably, I don't know off the top of my head, I would say maybe 100 or so. Pretty long, I don't know. And because I'm not going to have the hydrogen constantly moving. I'm going to have it like sitting in the pipes a lot. And when I use ceramic, I did lose a couple degrees, but when I used igneous rock, I lost like maybe a couple tens of degrees. So I think it also depends on how hot like the material and maybe the atmosphere is. I'm not sure exactly why that was so dramatic, but yeah, it'll be fine. The ceramic is pretty renewable as far as it goes. We do have quite a bit of it, so I'm not too. Let's see, ceramic. At this time, I'm not going to be using ceramic for. Yeah, we have 100 tons, so we're pretty much good. This time, I'm not going to be using ceramic for liquid hydrogen and liquid oxygen. If you guys were here in the last playthrough, the Super Duper Dreamland, I used ceramic for both of those gases, or both of those liquids, and we had a little bit of boil off, and it was quite a long run. Like I would say, it was like we had our space infrastructure here, and our rockets here, so. Something like that big of a space, we had a little bit of boil off with ceramic. So there is a tiny bit, but I think it will be fine. Cool, we got some things done. Can't wait to see how you chill at 200 degrees. I'm just gonna keep running it through the thermal regulator. My pipes were Mafic with a touch of ceramic in a couple places for decor. Yeah, it's the thermal regulator just from what I remember, it just keeps going. It can keep chilling the the gas until it turns into liquid, and then it breaks the pipe. Why cool to -100 deep? Because I just think it would be more fun. Yeah, no, 25 is fine. 25 is fine. That's normally what I use. I normally use 25 with the AETN. I just figured we'd go like a little bit extreme and have some fun with it. Hey, Charlie, what's up? Charlie says, hey, Ethan, glad I caught you at the start of the stream. Thanks for joining, Charlie. Our duplicants are just doing a little bit of work here, a little bit of reorganizing. So we're extending our steam room here to put a thermal regulator in, and we're going to be deep freezing our food. I also want to get my petroleum boiler up and running. Well, it's not going to be up and running, but at least set up. And then also my Flox farm. I guess I can send my duplicants on a mission to start building the Flox farm. I don't need it to be that big. I think this might be a little bit. How much? I think it's 96 for. Yeah, it's 96 for stable, right? Yeah, 96. So I'm not sure why I had it so big last time. I know I have to insulate it. Oh, but I also have to account for the bristle blossoms that I'm planting and all that stuff. Okay, so anyways, we'll go like this. Oh, and I remember now. I want to do 2 liquid locks at the front of it as well. All right, so we'll do something like this. Start building that, and then hopefully that's the appropriate size. Okay. Oh, I haven't busted open my excavator yet, so I have to do that soon here. So yeah, if I do it like this, and if I make it, I can make 96 out of, I can make 95 out of here, which is kind of annoying. I might want to do a full 96, like that. Then I lose 1 space. Is that going to be a big deal? I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's just wing it. See what happens. And we'll build it over like this. And then I guess we have a 2 space here where our duplicants can walk if they need to. Not that this is going to be a high traffic area anyways, because there's nothing really here. But, you know, just in case. We have 2 spaces above and below. Hey, Wacko, what's up? Hello, hello. How are you doing, Wacko? How's your school going? How's work? See, Charlie asked, did you get your petrol rockets running? I would love to see your setup for my own reference. Yes, my last playthrough, the Super Duper Dreamland, I do have petroleum rockets running. It's pretty, I would say that's the easiest rocket to get set up, because petroleum is fairly easy to make. So, and it's a very good rocket. But my end goal on this playthrough is definitely hydrogen. Oh yeah, we can do -18 with polluted water too, says Phil. Yeah, that's a good point. Even like ethanol or something, we could. Ethanol is a little bit less efficient, but I mean, there's some options that we can certainly do. I did want to use the thermal regulator just because I haven't used it in a long time, and I thought that would be something different. Like I have one here that I just built just to see where the inputs were, because I forgot where they were. So I have everything set up now. So once my duplicants finish, I have to bust through here so they can finish this. Let's go ahead and take out buildings and probably build a little bit like that. Everything else is pretty much done. So we're gonna have the pipe gas flow in this way. Need a bridge. Let's steal a bridge like that, and then we'll have to move all this over as well. So have to destroy the painting, unfortunately, and have to destroy the canister filter. I don't know where I want to put this. I mean, I guess the best place would be here, so let's deconstruct that and just move it over. I really wish I didn't leave that 1 space gap there. Let's destroy the computer and put the soldering station there. A lot of moving around this episode, but that's all right. It's gonna work out in the long run, I think. I really hope that this canister filter does not. I guess I could do that. I was gonna say does not like just have carbon dioxide going everywhere. I use ceramic for the output of the glass machine. Yeah, the glass machine I like to use ceramic for. It's really funny to see how people prioritize different things, though. Yeah, I like to do things different for sure. I think it keeps, well, for me personally, it keeps it fresh. Like I don't want to always copy like the meta builds. For me, I don't really get any too much fun. I mean, not to say that doing a good build is not fun. It's just you know, like if everyone's doing the same thing, is that going to be as fun for me as if I just try something and see how? Because like there's so many different ways to do pretty much everything in this game, right? Like, okay, deep freezing. Let's see, we got the thermal regulator, aqua tuner, with various different coolants, the AETN. Can Wheezewords get that low? I think so. If you put Wheezewords, I mean, you'd have to make the space a lot bigger. But if you just isolated Wheezewords in a room, I guess it would be like a free way of, you know, like in a room with atmosphere, like hydrogen. I think it'd be like a free way, basically, of doing exactly what I'm doing here. It would just be a lot bigger, right? So I think that would work. I never tried that, but pretty sure it would. Yeah, that's my favorite thing about Oni, though, Foamy. It's just there's so many different ways to play, and it's always fun and unique, all that stuff. Build some ladders here. They can't build the pipes in the middle of your. Oh yes, I read that a little bit late, but yep, they're building it now. So actually, Foamy, just a little bit more to that point. it's kind of like why I like to use cobalt here. I know that I could use something else and it would be better, but I just like the blue. I like this blue. It gives the asteroid a little more pop, you know, like when you're looking around. I mean, the difference in power usage, if I use a material that's a little bit less efficient, is so negligible, especially when I'm making, you know, infinite hydrogen here. Actually, this is kind of going down a little bit, so I got to keep an eye on that. But I'm also using natural gas, and soon we'll have petroleum. So when you have petroleum, you can pretty much just go crazy with your power situation and not really worry about it. For cooling loops, I always keep the flow moving and cool again as needed. For rockets, I meter in time and trigger off and on. That's a good point, Kevin. So you're saying maybe for here, instead of like stopping the cooling, maybe I should just keep it going, and then because what my plan is, you can kind of tell from just looking at this, I'm going to have the thermal regulator. Why can't I grab it? The thermal regulator here, and then I'm going to have a thermal pipe. Thermal sensor where this door is, and it's just going to shut it off or on. Obviously, then when it turns on, it'll send the hydrogen back through the loop until it's the proper temperature. That was kind of the plan. But yeah, maybe I'll keep it going then. I guess there's no harm in just keeping it moving and keeping everything, because actually, since you bring that point up, Kevin, maybe that would. Oh, my batteries just died. One sec, guys. Yeah, maybe that's a good point, Kevin. Because if I chill it down to 100 degrees or whatever, and then the hydrogen just stops here, it might get stagnant and start to heat up. So I'm not getting the same performance as I would expect. But that's, yeah, I think maybe we'll keep it moving. Then it's also less infrastructure that I have to do here. So that might be a good idea. Steve Foamy says, you're building your deep freezer at 800. I had my first one set up at 50. Basically, as soon as I had access to hydrogen. Nice. That is really good. 50 cycles is pretty good. I don't have anything planned out at all by cycle 50. Like, I take a long time to decide how I want things to look. I know this is really chaotic here, but I still don't know where I want everything to be, like, in this area. So all I know is that I have to make this shaft a lot bigger, like this up and down shaft here, because right now I like to have my bases where there's a little ledge at the start of each door. I think it just looks really cool. And you can always put like statues there, so as your duplicates go up and down the ledge, it gives them like a little bit of decor. Like, so with all that being said, I can't, it's like, you know, have you ever had anxiety like placing a sticker down as a kid? Like, you get a sticker from something and you don't want to put it anywhere because you don't know if it's the right location, and then you just end up never putting the sticker down. That's how I am with Ani. Like, yes, I know I can just peel the sticker back and like, or like rebuild whatever it is that I'm trying to use, but I just have so much so much commitment anxiety when it comes to picking and choosing where I want things to be. So unfortunately, we have to move everything. So this one, I think we're gonna put the light here now. Holy smokes, it takes a long time to deconstruct that. So I want to get obviously this chamber back up and running, because my duplicates are missing a lot of morale when this is not intact. So just gonna get this up really, really quick, and then get back in the chat here. Deconstruct this, I guess. I don't need that for the time being. Put the light here, and then I have to basically move everything. Let's do buildings, deconstruct all that, and then we'll just put ladders along here. Of course, we're gonna have to deconstruct the paintings, unfortunately, because it's no longer going to be centered. And while my duplicates do that, let's just let me catch up with you guys here. Hey, Leela. What's up, Leela? Thanks for joining tonight. How are you? Welcome to the stream. The advantage of using hydrogen to cool a kitchen is that you can operate a thermal regulator in open air with minimal cooling. Ah, I gotcha. Okay. And honestly, no steel or plastic. Well, I've already committed. I'm now fully committed to do this build. So, I not that I don't believe you, but we're now doing this build. Oh, what happened here? Did I lose power? Uh-oh. I was just talking about how, oh my goodness, what happened to my hydrogen? Oh my goodness, I don't have hydrogen. Okay, or natural gas. I was just talking about how much power I'm making. I guess I gotta throw down more of these guys really quick. I spoke too soon. Chat. Okay, let's put these in. Maybe I'll get some hamster wheels set up. I don't know why I'm using ceramic here. Okay, so anyways, get those guys going for really quick. Just keep them running at all times, I guess. I might have to start making more hydrogen as well if my natural gas is going to go down like that. Luckily, these are supposed to always run, so they're not hooked up to a smart battery. So even if my smart battery, like, or whatever, something fails, as long as it has hydrogen, it'll go. In the meantime, I'm going to turn off this. I don't have to deal with all this power being used. And same thing with this thing, I think, for the time being. I'm probably going to forget that I did that. Okay, so this is vacuumed out fully. Let's go down here. I need to get this back up. Put the things in place where the things should go. Oh, I guess I can't put that there just yet. And then I can delete this. You can build a volcano output loop. Sorry, let me read that again. You can build back the volcano output cooling area, right? Yes, I did. Oh, thank you, Kevin. I put one in and I didn't put the other one. My memory deceived me. Yeah, you could probably add a thermal aqua tuner or some thermal regulator in a room with Wheezeworts. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Maybe we'll do something like that on another planetoid, perhaps. College and work is good, finishing at 9 p.m. So at 8:30, we are back to it. No rest for the wicked. Awesome. Good to hear, Wacko. That skin is beautiful. It is. I love it. It is really nice. It is really nice. I love the skin textures. You can run an AT in the air too, as long as you use it for something like this and not industrial cooling. That's probably true. Like the AT, it takes a long time for this thing to heat up if you're just doing very small amounts of cooling like that. Okay, so this should bring it back intact as soon as this is done. Great Hall. Okay, let's go ahead and just get rid of this. Put the banquet hall down. This has to go. I need the banquet hall, like, what's it called? The table banquet. No, it's not called the communal table. That's what it is. I need these down quick because my duplicates are always on break, basically. So, come on. I know you can do it. There you go. So that's one space. Let's see. Still no room. I need the was a soda fountain in here. Kind of bummed out that it doesn't look center, but it's okay. And then we need some paintings back. Oh, we need the pedestal back too. Let's see, center of the banquet, center, and then the pedestal. Oh, back here. Pedestal we'll put right here. Yeah, because this will be a thing. And then this needs a water input. So that's not a problem. Maybe we'll drain the water out first, so it's like all good. And then, oh, this thing has to be. Right now it's entombed. I forgot that I have to like build that thing that unentombs it. Anyways, this should be back to a Banquet hall, perfect. Holy smokes, I'm really far behind. Sorry, guys. See here, you can run a. So I read that one. Built mine out of aluminum ore. Oh, for the thermal regulator. Tara, hey, what's up, Tara and Chewy? What's up, guys? Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate it. Thank you for your support. Jim says aqua tuner gets a lot hotter faster than the thermal regulator. It takes more GTUs to cool. Liquid, yes, and especially since the amount of liquid that you're cooling with the thing as well. What am I trying to think of? With thermal aqua tuner. Okay, let's get these guys done. I think we'll put another. Oh yeah, this was supposed to be a really cool hanging rock. I think it was here. Was it the fossil? Was it the fossil block? No, it was the hanging rock that was here. Okay, and then we'll build back these. So there we go. And then deconstruct that. All right, so there we go. We got everything back in the banquet hall. That didn't take too long. Hopefully the duplicants are not mad. Oh my god, he has ears. Hey, what's up, William? Thanks for joining tonight. How are you? I'll go over what I'm doing in just a sec for everyone that just joined. I just gotta get this all done here, so I'm not. I don't. Anyways, my duplicates need a place to eat. All right. The sticker analogy is a really good one. I mean, isn't it so true though? That's why it takes me so long to build anything in this game. It's just I just have like, even though I can rebuild it pretty easily, it's just like, oh, do I really want to go through all the effort to do that and then have to move it later? Like, it just pains me to move stuff. Especially, you know, if moving stuff was easier, like if it wasn't so click intensive to move things, I would probably like. I don't really like sweeping as much. I don't know why. I'm just weird like that, I guess. But I just hate how everything makes a mess when you try to. I don't hate it. It's in like a way that I hate. Let's deconstruct everything here, and I think let me just go ahead and do this. And then how are my duplicants doing down here? Let's see, the petroleum boiler area. Okay, let's go ahead and keep going on that, and then I guess open up that or whatever. I guess they can't reach that. I thought they could reach it, but I guess it's too much. Okay, we have water coming down here. Where's that coming from? Oh, way up here. Holy smokes. Must be some ice or something. Right now, the problem is that I appear to have put my base's exit directly between like 5 geysers and volcanoes. Oh no, Foamy. I already regret like going back to what I was talking about, and now that you mentioned the exit, I already regret not moving this over more. And I know how, like, it's so easy to just move it over, just build another one, vacuum it out, and then deconstruct this. But it's just like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it eventually. It's just same thing with this one. I really wish I had more room for atmosuits here. And I have the room to move it over. So this one's actually a lot easier to move than the bottom one is, because I don't have to vacuum out anything. I just literally have to move it over, close it off, move the liquid. I've done both at the rate of cooling. Being slower makes dealing with the heat transfer easier to manage unless you put the aqua tuner in an ethanol chiller or a steam room. William says it's called being indecisive. Yeah, that too. Hey, what's up, Mart? Going on? Hello, evening. Hey, Dex, what's up? How are you doing, Dex? Thanks for joining the stream. Once you hit a steady state, though, it's exactly the same. The AT runs less often. Yeah, exactly. Once you cool it down enough, it's fine. But okay, I'll let you guys in on a little tidbit. One of the real reasons I want to use the thermal aqua tuner is because I want to make a video on it. And I think the best way to do a video that I talk about it is to actually use it in game, not sandbox mode, and get to sort of understand it a little bit. So if there's catastrophic failure or whatever, then I'm not like the videos, it's at least accurate. I can be more accurate in the video. That's one of the other reasons. Yes, I do want to use it just to, like I had spent a long time, but I also want to sort of provide an example as well. Once you had to study, okay, hamster wheels mid-game stuff. Yeah, I do have duplicates standing around, so just put a bunch of hamster wheels, probably like over here or something. By the way, all this cooling, I'm not even using this anymore, so I can probably just drain this back. How's the temperature running? Temperature is we're actually, you know what, we're actually getting pretty warm. It's about 30. Oh, it's really warm down here because of these guys. Really, really warm. So we're gonna have to do something about that problem. Oh, this is another thing. I forgot to. I was removing the wiring, so it's actually pretty warm. It's warmer down here than I would like, and most probably that's 26 degrees. -5, 32. I mean, the oil's probably a little bit hotter than that when it comes in. So there's a lot of things going on that we could fix. I mean, as long as the Pacus are happy, these guys are good. So might have to utilize this cooling loop again until we can get everything steady here. Part of my problem, to be honest with you, is that I probably need more areas where I'm bringing in cold oxygen. Right now, I'm not bringing in nearly as much as I should be to cool the base, I think. The Jim says, I just literally put them in the room next to the kitchen, never a problem with them. With AT spikes, heat spikes come from large batches of cooling jobs, always end up causing problems where somewhere I always end up having to move it to ethanol chiller or something. And then Foamy says it's more power efficient. Yeah, you know, like I sort of spoke a little bit too soon with power efficiency. But yeah, power efficiency isn't something that... Why is there insufficient resources on here? That's so weird. Oh, because it's being used up over here probably. All right. Yeah, I think I'm branching too much or something. Yeah, unfortunately, I ran out of natural gas at the wrong time for me to start talking about power. But normally I don't, like, as soon as you have petroleum, you really don't have to worry about power. Look how much oil. As soon as we have a petroleum boiler, rather, look how much oil we've already have on deck here, saved up, over 130,000 kilograms. So as soon as we can start refining that, and we replace these guys with petroleum boilers, I mean, power efficiency for me just becomes a non-factor. I turned these off now because I do have power problems. As soon as I said that, obviously. I started with TR before I moved to Petro because I had my hydrogen way earlier than Petro. Higher priorities once Petro, I improved the freezer. Mine's just sitting on some gold tile for the stable. I hate moving plumbing or ventilated, but yeah, same. Such a pain. Yeah, I agree, Foamy. I agree. I build and rebuild too much and it eats up all the time. Thank God this game gives... Yeah, oh my goodness, yeah. If this game didn't give you resources back, it would be such a struggle. Like, even though it does give you resources back, I'm still apprehensive about putting stuff down. Okay, let's see how this farm is coming along here. So remember, I want to do 2 liquid locks possibly, but let's start the farm this way. I want to do bristle blossoms to start with, and then we'll change to abyssalite once we have shattered floxes. By the way, I haven't used shattered floxes before. So if I have a shattered flox, do they still eat? Yes, they still eat bristle blossoms, but I need to have shattered, or I need to be feeding them abyssalite in order to produce the glass. All right, so we'll just have to like disable the water or something. So let's go ahead and get some hydroponic farm tiles. So we'll do something like that. I don't think I need that much, but we'll do that. How big is this, by the way? 96 would be here. So right where this thing is, we'll put, oops. Right where this is we'll put a door. Probably an insulated door, maybe. Maybe not an insulated door, because I really don't want my duplicates to take so long to get through the door. So this is basically the room. So for now, for the time being, we're just gonna put a regular door, and then we'll put a liquid lock there. 2 liquid locks back to back. Okay, and then we need a shearing station. Actually, I wouldn't mind just having regular Floxes and having a bunch of wood. That would also be kind of cool. Let's go ahead and put these guys in. And then I need, what am I feeding regular Floxes? Oh, Bristle Blossoms, right. I got that. I just need it to be cold. So maybe we'll do some piping in here. And of course, we have an aqua tuner already prepared for that. It's going to be right here. Second or third aqua tuner in the steam room. That's another thing that we'll kind of get up and running. I guess it's as easy as, I don't think it takes a lot to just kind of go like that. Boom, just like that. Hey, Captain Bubble Moose, what's up? Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here. Charlie says, yeah, I build and... Okay, sorry, I'm way behind. I already read that. Cooling that warm patch in your base is a great excuse to do a sauna aqua tuner combo. I do have a sauna. No, this is not a sauna. It's a hot tub. I keep remembering this as a sauna. But yeah, no, there's a bad hot patch growing. I do have to get rid of that. It got pretty cold in here all of a sudden. It's only 24 now. It might be because... Well, what I need to do, like I said, I need to build more oxygen delivery mechanisms here. So I don't even know why I have the ammo sensor in here. Like, these literally are just going to run all the time. So I can probably just remove all this automation. Well, how would this fit in here anyway? It doesn't really matter because it's only going to fit. I don't want to use gold amalgam for that. I don't have very much left of it. So we'll do that, and then we'll just reconstruct the pipes and all that stuff. We can even put 2 here. We may as well, get that up and running. How much power do I have on here? Oh, this is almost full. How about this one? This is not full at all. So maybe I can divert some of this. Maybe I can divert math. Okay, I got to do some mathing here. Actually, I'm not going to worry about that too much. I'm just going to connect this here and maybe just run a new branch to this circuit like that. We'll do something like that. And then we'll cut that off, and then we'll put these guys all on its own. Yeah, by the way, I probably should just turn this on because it looks like I'm going to need that. See who we got from here. I'll take the Oxyfern, I guess. Oh, that's right. Petroleum boiler. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look at how this is going to fit. I'm going to use the same one that I used in the Super Duper Dreamland. I like that one. So it went right here. So this is pretty much exactly where it needs to go. All right. We'll get that going. Build some ladders. Hopefully the duplicants don't trap themselves. I'm crossing my fingers that duplicants understand how to build correctly. Okay, let's see here. That's not too much. There's not much to understand. It works just like an 80. The ports impact the cooling loop, I guess. The biggest advantage of the TR is that you can use it to get LOX or methane temps without needing supercoolant or 1/10 pipes. As long as you have nuclear power plant, you don't have to worry about power. I think I got mine at 80. No, I'm still nowhere near a nuclear power plant on this one. But in your map, I think cycle 100 is more probable. Well, we're about 8 times past that projection, unfortunately. Okay, let's start going. Let's start doing this. Oh, deconstruct here. My usual practice is to build a pipe loop from the base that dumps heat into my central reservoir. Doesn't get rid of it, but it eventually evens out nicely. They will trap themselves for sure. I trust the dupes. Well, I can't always hold their hand. They gotta figure it out sometimes. Actually, what I should be doing, I really built this the wrong way because I should have deleted all these inner areas and just let the duplicants come in here individually. So yeah, I think all these areas where I know they're gonna get themselves trapped. Specifically this row here, I'm gonna just deconstruct, and then we'll see what happens. I mean, I like that the ladder runs right through. That's probably going to help them out a lot. But this petroleum boiler worked really well in the last playthrough, so we're just gonna use it again. Yeah, so the way I like to cool my base is I try to avoid having active cooling in the base at all. So where's my base? There it is. Mostly because I just don't like to see piping running through. I eventually like to have, actually, this is something that I can start doing now. Because we have lots of time to do it. I like to use the solid charcoal and basically paint my whole base like that. And you'll see why. And as soon as they build it, it looks really cool. It kind of looks like, because the charcoal is like very dark, and you see the little spatches of oxygen. It kind of looks like the stars, the space, and all that. It looks super cool. I love it. Looks like the cosmos. So I don't like to have that, pipes running over that. I know there's mods that you can have the pipes running behind it or whatever, but this is how I like the base to eventually look with that specific wallpaper. So I'll do stuff like this, and it just looks a little bit cleaner without all this cooling pipe. I mean, the cooling pipe is not bad. I mean, I could certainly entertain running it through the hatch farm for sure, because these guys are just so hot. Like, yeah, at the 40 degrees, right? So that's where a lot of my heat comes from. And then I don't know, this one here, I'm pretty sure if I was a little bit smarter with I guess I could just put a door here. In fact, an insulated door. Now we have those things available for us. Let's go ahead and put that there. I'll just do granite. I think the rest of it is granite. And then of course I can delete this. And then, yeah, this will look super cool. I love that. I love how the oxygen looks. Kind of like that. Now, I probably have to add some paintings here later, so... oh, they can put it behind paintings. All right. So just in case to delete the painting, it's there. Okay, this thing has to be completely deleted. And then I can get rid of the planning tool as well. It isn't active cooling, it's just a heat mover. The cooling is done by piping in Cool O2. Yeah, exactly. That's how I cool my base as well, with the Cool O2. But sorry, by active cooling, I just meant like having an aqua tuner or some source of a pump pushing cold water through the base. That's what I call active cooling. Anything that's kind of taking like having an active running machine that's dedicated to that. But yeah, usually my base just gets cooled by the very cold oxygen from the Hydra. And I usually don't even snake it. Usually, I just kind of pump it out. I like to pump it out in locations like this, so I don't have any. It's not in the way. Not that it really matters. I just don't like to have these things in the way. Or what am I trying to say? Ammo sensors, right? Ammo sensors, because when I'm using the gas vent here that I want to use like this, I put an ammo sensor beside it so I don't overpressure my base and cause popped eardrums, and then it provides plenty of oxygen and cooling usually. Very it's kind of slow, but it'll work. I believe it's the second thing I build after the outhouse. Yeah, I take a little bit more time to build things. Let's see. Is there anyone that I can improve that's new? Meep. I think everyone has their suit sustainability training now, so I'm going to let everyone out. Oh, that's Freya. Freya was the new one. That's right. Let's take a look at Freya. No, Freya has her suit sustainability, so I am letting Freya out. By the way, I should move Freya to here. There we go. Put Freya there. All right, so we have 3, 3, 3. Everyone is good. Everyone has a space to eat. So Freya, and then Sanyar, the other Sanyar. Oh, there's only one Sanyar. Yes, Sanyar is doing. Sanyar does have. There we go. Sanyar now. Oh, I can't add him on yet. That's okay. Well, we're gonna wait for Sanyar. No, I don't want cheap viewers. Bro, get out of here. Bot. Oh no, someone got trapped. Okay. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard. This is just, let's just open that up. There you go. All right, so not bad. They only got trapped once so far, which is pretty good. Oh, they undug the, oh my goodness. Okay, I did not see them. Thank goodness this was not erupting because I did not see that they uncovered that. So, I mean, it's easy enough to, you know, block again as long as I use the right material this time. But yeah, toss me your save for me. Yeah. Hey, Stringer, what's up? Thank you for joining. What are we building? We're building a petroleum boiler. We're building a freezer. I just cleared out the space for a freezer. I'm gonna put a thermal regulator down because I want to use it for the freezer. A flox farm. A lot of things. A lot of things. Almost too many things. Yes, emergency analysis time. Almost looks like this is going backwards. The yellow bar. Although this isn't as this is as much as the rim playthrough. The initial inputs was to use the water to pull heat out of the reservoir, so my dupes don't keep eating at -5. Oh, that's rough. Yeah. Yeah. Please send me your save for me. That'd be so cool. I have Greg sent me their save that I'm gonna check out Friday. I'm still waiting on other people to send me theirs that they wanted to show them off. So. So yeah, if you want to do if you want to have your playthrough or asteroid featured for me, that'd be so cool. I would more than happy to do it on Friday at the end of the stream segment. I love doing those. I love seeing what you guys build, and I love learning from your builds as well. Oh no, who's gonna pee themselves? Please. I think maybe I let Freya out too early. Okay, there she goes. So yeah, please do. That would be so cool. Yeah, so yeah, Stringer says, but what will get completed is the real question. You want to save of cold? Yeah, Wacko, please. That'd be so cool. Yeah, I remember Cold Hell. Please send me a save of Cold Hell. That'd be so cool to see. I'll feature Friday. Well, good question there, Stringer. So I hope a lot gets completed, actually. Let's see what I want to do here. So as soon as I open this up, I'm going to have steam kind of going everywhere, which is kind of annoying. Maybe I'm going to put... I suppose there's no sense in trying to block the steam as long as I'm not going to be pumping it out. So let's go ahead and deconstruct that. I mean, the end goal is to eventually block it off here, or maybe, yeah, maybe here. But I want to get rid of these. I don't have the good thing is I don't have a lot to build here, right? Like my wiring is already set up. I know where that's going because I put this here to see. Actually, I put this there. My automation is already done. I just have to delete this. Kind of like that. And then my... Okay, I think you're lying to me. I don't think they're below 7. I should change that setting. It's kind of annoying. Okay, so I don't have a lot to build, but it's still going to cause a mess. So it is what it is. I'm just going to have to put more steam back in here probably. Because this is going to get hot, and I don't want it to get hot. So we'll see how this ends up working out. But anyways, let's go ahead and deconstruct this stuff. Gotta see how to get the save out of Steam Deck, but be a pleasure if you guys look at it and make suggestions. Oh yeah, of course we will do that. That'd be so cool, Wacko. I finally finished my Onion playthrough. I'm free from its shackles. I saw that. I saw the upload. I think it was either today or yesterday. I saw a couple uploads from you, Stringer. I just haven't clicked on any of them yet. But I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I'm off streaming, so I'm gonna play that at work. Something to listen to while I install light fixtures all day. I love doing that. I love listening to playthroughs and well podcasts in general, but I'm sort of over podcasts lately. I'm starting to listen to more like playthroughs again of games that I really enjoy. I also like listening to games in the background of games that I'm very familiar with, so I don't need to So I can just have it going and I kind of know what's going on because, you know, at work, I can't be like looking at my phone or whatever. So I love doing that for different types of gaming things that I enjoy. Okay, that's gotta change. Stop. We're just gonna do the pop. It's fine. It's fine. All right, let's go ahead and get this done. Let's see how this works. I'm gonna save because I don't want to. If I royally mess something up, I really don't want to redo a whole cycle. So let's go ahead. We'll deconstruct the building. All this stuff right here. And then get the thermo whatever regulator going. Yeah, we're gonna get a little bit wet, but that's all right. Okay, let's put that guy down. That should be all we need. Like, as soon as we have this, I should have put the steel here, but that's all right. Should have pre-planned that. Stringer, are you going to be starting a new playthrough, or are you done playing Ani for the time being? Liquid pipe thermal sensor is what I want right here. Oh no, not liquid pipe. Oh my goodness, not liquid pipe at all. I want to do gas pipe. Damage overheating. Okay, yeah, it's okay. I don't care about that. Just please don't repair it. Please don't waste time repairing it. Okay, get this guy done. And then actually we still have not bad amount of steam, so I might just not really worry about that. Might just not worry about it all too much. Probably can just delete that too. I don't need that there. It is, yep, it's out of steel. It is out of steel. So send the green signal if it's above negative 100. Yeah, it should be 275. 325 is the ATN. Or sorry, the AT aqua tuner. Should be good in here. We hardly reach 200 degrees in here. I can tell because I never maintain optimal steam turbine performance, so I know we're not hitting those numbers. But thank you for the check. It's something that I usually would forget. Hopefully they pick this up before. I really don't want that in there. Please somebody pick that up. All right, get out. All right, cool. Perfect. So now this is going to be kind of hot. Not too happy about that, but let's go ahead and cool it down, hopefully. Build this guy so I don't heat up the petroleum too much. There we go. Put this guy here. Get that built, and then just have some water sitting in there. Oh, I forgot to build this. That's annoying. I know it doesn't matter. I just don't like it having that. So you know what? Let's go back. That's gonna bother me forever if I don't fix it. Let's go, team. Actually, cancel sweep. I think it would almost be better if I just move these guys up here. It's less work, and hopefully they can get it done quicker. Oh, dude, do the other one. Why would you only do one? Bro, get back here and do the other one. You're right there. You did one. Do the other one now. Oh my. All right, fine. Freya can do it. That was kind of a wasted effort, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure. Well, that's okay. Whatever. Everything is good. We're out of power again. All right. Stringer says, I'm done playing Ani for now. Gonna do Factorio. Also, my AOU playthrough is not receiving as much attention as I wanted, but I enjoy the game. Oh, I kind of I don't know if I would ever get into AOW4, but it seems really, really fun. It looks like Civ 6, which I love. I love the 4X style of games. But before watching you play it, Stringer, I haven't I didn't have a good knowledge of what it actually was. But it looks a lot like Civ, which I can relate to being an awesome game. You can overlap relocate destinations and it will keep the priority. Oh, okay, cool. I had no idea. Thanks, Kevin. That is good to know for sure. Okay, I'm just going to mute the mic and crack open an Esca. Okay, so looks like we're about to get building melt. Okay, that's the temp shift. All right. So then it didn't really cool as much as I had hoped, but that's okay. Okay, so I think power should be something that I maybe address a little bit here before moving too far forward, because obviously we're gonna have. You know what? Like. As soon as we get petroleum online, this won't even be an issue. So I'm kind of just debating where to put these, where it's like the most convenient possible. I suppose I could delete some natural gas generators since they're not running for a long time. There's no reason to have them there. And just run exclusively off hydrogen for the time being. Maybe even set up some manual generators. Just because my duplicates always get stuck and... Foamy says, yeah, if they're going back to separate locations, the relocate won't stack, but they will if you go to the same location. AOW started off as a master of magic, done prettier type of games, I think. Yeah, it was really cool to see like the vampires and all. Like it's more mythical, I think, than Civ. And it's like more. I think it looks more combat oriented if that's the proper like analysis. Hopefully. So it's definitely like a game that if I had like literally more time on my hands, I would probably try at some point. But I don't even have time to play. I played some Civ like 2 weekends ago, and I haven't had time to go back to it since. No, I don't know Masters of Magic. Is that? Oh wait, is that the Masters of Magic? Is the Ani one, or no? That's Minds Over Magic or something, right? Maybe I'm thinking of the... Yeah, it must be something different because it wouldn't be related to... It wouldn't be related to a 4X type game. Based on MGG. Yeah, no, I don't know. I do not know it. You know what would probably work better? Actually, it doesn't matter. Okay, let's get one thing done, like Stringer said. I think we can get this done if I try really hard. Oh, by the way, how's the petroleum boiler doing? It's doing all right. This is erupting in 1. It's gonna go dormant soon, so I really want to get the lava area done. I think we can. I think that would be a great goal. Let's go ahead and deconstruct all this. This is obsidian, luckily, so this won't melt. The sandstone will. Let's go ahead and get rid of all this, and then we can at least let it run and. Do its thing. Put this guy here. This is sandstone. Yeah, gotta go with the sandstone. Okay, so yeah, we gotta hurry up duplicates. Oh no, this is all gonna crash and burn, isn't it? Okay. Let's put a storage bin. Storage bin can't go anywhere because everything is blocked, but that's okay. Let's put a storage bin. Oh, it's gonna be very hot here too. I'm gonna have to block it, I think. I don't mind blocking it. I just really wanted to not block it. Let's put this here. And let's put a tile here. And get this done ASAP. Put this guy here. And then we can deliver everything there. I might just block it. I do have 1.5 cycles to do this. So sweep everything. And then this, hopefully the duplicates can sweep it here if they hurry up and build it. Okay. Sweep only, all. And then what goes here? I forgot what goes here. For now, actually, it doesn't matter. For now, we're just going to block this off. We'll go like this. So do that, do this, and then deconstruct all this. Yeah, everything 100% go. Oh, and I should... I'm not going to get this vacuum down, am I? There's no way. I don't even have power here. Right? No, I don't have power here. Okay, well, I think it's a lost cause. I think I have to block this off. I think it's coal that I have to use. I always forget. I know it's not diamond. I used diamond before. So this time we'll use coal. Get this done. All right, so let's do that, and we'll just let our duplicates take their time. It's one of the classic games, says Kevin. Stringer says, what do you call a finished playthrough on Ani? For me, it's when I start a new one because I never finished the whole spin. That's a good question. What do you guys consider a finished playthrough? For me, a finished playthrough is, well, I agree with Wacko, first of all. When you're just totally done with it, that is to me a finished playthrough as well. But more specifically, if I'm actually trying to finish a playthrough, what I like to do is get all the stuff in the printing pod finished. By the way, what is... Oh, okay, this is just high alert. It doesn't have to be high alert. What I like to do is get the printing pod achievements finished, which is really easy, by the way. It just takes a lot of clicking. Let's see who we got. I'll take the tofu. Oh my goodness. Yeah, tofu would be really good right now. But so get the printing pod achievements done. Again, that's really, really easy. You just have to do a lot of clicking. You can do it with petroleum too. I don't think you need hydrogen to get to the tear. I used that on the Super Duper Dreamland, but I really don't think that you need that. Okay, hopefully my duplicates can get these guys done. Oh, this has to be blocked off as well. Oh, oops. Get this in. I'm not sure exactly why I use ceramic here and not here. I suppose it doesn't really matter because this is going to get... I don't think it really matters, to be honest. If I used granite in the last playthrough and it worked, then so be it. I would like to have it match and use igneous rock though. So whatever. Also, like, if you have like more personalized achievements that you want to complete, I think maybe a longer version of that would be settling and colonizing all of the planets. And maybe you could have like a minimum requirement of settling each planet with like 5 dupes or whatever, which would be a pretty good task as well. Why are you stuck? Okay, I was wondering why you were just standing there. It's very, very weird. This is supposed to be a liquid lock, but there's a bunch of ladders in the way, so let's just go ahead and get rid of that. Hopefully this blocks accordingly. I'm gonna do a save just in case I glossily messed it up. But yeah. Also, let's get some heavy watt wires here. They shouldn't be too far away. The nearest one's here. Just go straight up. Yeah, I don't really care if that falls. If Ethan is playing MTG, he will become an artificer. Okay, let me look up what that is. I'm just gonna... I don't know where... Hold on, I'm just gonna block the game thing for my screen. My window is gonna come up over the thing. Oh, Magic the Gathering. Oh, okay. I didn't know the acronym. All right. Yeah, I have friends that play Magic the Gathering. Okay, so I'm a little bit slow when it comes to acronyms. No, Magic is pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. I'm more into, so I was into Pokemon cards. Not, I know it's not the same thing, but it's like the card collecting genre is okay. That I don't know. Okay, that's what the card collecting genre. I was into Pokemon cards, but a lot of my friends have like massive decks of Magic. It's pretty impressive. A finished playthrough is meeting your own set of achievements. In my opinion, like for me, my goal was getting the 4. Yeah, that's a great 1-2 stringer. Yeah, absolutely. Especially with a game like Oni, where you're kind of, you know what? I should do. I think it'd look cool to have ceramic here since I already have it started. So let's hold that thought. Just gonna do ceramic there. It's plugged out. It's plugged anyway. Yeah, especially with a game like Oni that doesn't really have, any, like, you don't have to get to, there's no end game in the sense like Civ where you have 500 moves, which is an arbitrary limit that they set, but you can change that. There's no like set moves for Civ. You can keep going as long as you want. So absolutely, I 100% agree with that as well. That's what's, and again, I love that about Civ or Oni, is that you can literally keep going forever, play your own way, do whatever you want, like do all those different builds that you want, and everything is great. Everyone's happy. Colonizing all the planets to be a really good starter asteroid. Do you know Master of Orion? The original ones? I do not, Kevin. I do not. Not really similar to Masters of Magic, but same developer and gaming generation. Yeah, I don't think I have as extensive history of gaming as like the average gamer, unfortunately. Like of my age. I don't know if that even makes sense. Just basically like for some reason a lot of that just kind of went I was always the type of person that I interested in very few. I was almost like a, what's the word I'm trying to look for? Like a hardcore casual when it comes to gaming. That's probably how I would describe myself throughout most of my gaming, like quote unquote career or like life or whatever, where I wasn't really into a lot of the different genres that other people were. I was mostly into my own thing, and I like stuck to that, and I wouldn't even master it. I would just have a good time, I just liked having a good time. Okay, so I want to make it's gonna go something like this. Our little I really don't want my duplicates to have to run up like this. So what I want to do is, by the way, where's the flow coming from? It's coming this way. So it's gonna go like this. We're gonna have oh, I don't have aluminum. That's all right. We'll do what do I have? I guess we'll do, it doesn't really matter. We'll use copper for now. I'll change it later. So it's gonna go like this and like that. So we're not doing a shut off. I was convinced not to do a shut off. So this is kind of what I wanted to do. And then we're just going to start chilling this. So let's go ahead and get into this pipe here. Get a gas canister empty, a canister drainer. And then let's start getting some hydrogen in here. I mean, what would it take for me to plumb it? Just as my own curiosity, quite a lot. So we're not going to plumb it. Let's put these here as well. Just temporary solutions for my lack of natural gas for the next 20 cycles. And then once we build that stockpile back up, we'll be fine. So these are, there we go. We got some extra power production. Actually, I should probably put these ones on the smart battery because now we have like a lot, right? Where's the smart battery for the, oh, it's right here. Okay, so we can keep that. We'll keep that intact. This can just control that. There we go. Hey, Kofi Bear. Kofi Bear says, anyone got a good lump drown method? I set one up for my YouTube vid and they just stand on the floor. So I had to get creative and change it, but it works. But when I set up another lump farm, the current sensor doesn't work. I've made edits and changes and nothing. At this point, I just let lumps mine pile up manually and activate doors to drown the lumps. So that's what I used to do with the Drecos. I think it was the Drecos. Basically just have them delivered to... so to preface this, I've never had a lump farm that I was drowning. So I would just put everything into a closed space like this, and then they can't escape and they would drown. So I don't know if that would kind of work for you. Like I said, it's not coming from a lumping experience. Moo and Moo 2 is fun. Never heard of those either. Shutoffs would be unnecessary. Yeah, might get the initial cooling loop going. Problem with the long pipe run is, and even without the extra heat loss, it takes much longer. Yeah, it'll take a while for sure. But I've used hydrogen many times for the freezer before. What I'm most interested to see if it'll work is this thing. Like hydrogen, like I said, I used to use the ATN, but it's not power free because you do have to pump the hydrogen into here and then out of here. But I used to use the ATN for cooling the freezer, and this chills it to like minus 173, right? Yeah, minus 173. So that's why my minus 100 here is the way it is, because it'll get me similar temperatures to the ATN, and yeah, it'll work, I think. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let's get these guys going so we don't have any power issues, and I really need that petroleum boiler online so I can have some petroleum generators. So, okay, this is now closed off. Let's go ahead and start vacuuming this out so I can make... Well, it's going to go dormant in 14 cycles, unfortunately. But if I can at least get it mostly vacuumed out, I think we'll be in a good spot to have it fully working on the next available time. I do want to get these finished ASAP because I want the liquid lock here and just vacuum out everything. Oh, excuse me. Let's go ahead and make the shaft. Still looks cool. Put those guys down. This used to be a cooling loop for the petroleum, which I no longer need, so I'm just going to cancel all that. Don't think it's going to be viable here, considering there's like no cooling over here. And I am losing aluminum, so that's good. Have to keep the ladders going as well there. Also, let's complete these while we're at it. Boom, boom, boom. Get those going. My duplicants can't get in here, unfortunately, because I built it wrong. So let's go ahead and deconstruct some of these guys and deconstruct these ladders. Don't need those. Deconstruct all this. Don't need that. Yeah, a lot of stuff here that unfortunately I have to dig this back up for, but that's all right. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. It could be the end of the world, but it's not. Stringer says, the lump farm I keep, a lump is ready to repopulate the rooms below and automatically drowns the excess one. I have a video. Yeah, go check out Stringer's video, Bear. I unfortunately I've never used one, so I can't give you good advice on that. But Stringers might be the way to go. What's overheating? Oh, these things. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, doesn't it? Especially when the oxygen's 190 degrees. All right, let's go ahead and deconstruct that. Just gotta build it up. Actually, I can just change the material probably. Just change the material. Okay, let's go ahead and make it out of steel for now. Luckily, steel is super cheap when it comes to this stuff, so here we go. Foamy says, TR will find just a question of how much power you need to pay to make it happen. Well, 250 watts per second, maybe. If it runs all the time, we'll see. We'll see how efficient it is. Like I said, I want to run this in a game scenario instead of sandbox mode to actually see my efficiency with this, because I have done the ATN before, which is power free essentially, except for moving the hydrogen around. Actually, once you get it in a self-sustaining cooling loop, you don't even really need a pump after that. So it's actually completely free after a certain point. Why don't I have... What's going on here? Oh, this is just too hot now. Okay. Well, since that is the case, instead of letting my base just absolutely get destroyed by the heat, let's just go ahead and start running the loop again. And then it'll help give us some boost in the cooling here. And then we'll work on that in the next playthrough or something. But right now, there's a lot of other things going on. I want to egg-based evolution chambers only. For slugs, I let them poke in an aquarium for decor and minor power recovery, regular wiles, and they evolve of old age. For other non-drowning critters, I omelette. There you go. Hey, Offset, win progress. Hey, Chad. Hey, Ethan. Hey, Offset, how are you tonight? Thanks for joining. Thank you. Pole, not poke. Yeah, I might have read that wrong. Oh no, you typed poke. Okay, I just assumed at this point that I read I read the message wrong. Okay, petroleum. I need some petroleum here. What's up, Offset? How's it going? Let me do a quick TLDR of what's been going on. Where's my petroleum? This is another very inefficient thing I love doing. I love clicking and moving stuff like this. Move it there. Where is it? I wish I had better. What's it called? Like object pertinence or something, where remember where things are better. I don't know if that's the right terminology. I don't even know if that's a word. Okay. Yeah. So this is what's going on. I'm building a petroleum boiler, the same one that I built in the last full playthrough, the Super Duper Dreamland. And we have our thermal regulator now kind of working almost for our cooling here. And that's going to be the cooling for our freezing chamber. We just need to get some hydrogen in there. We have no power. We have some power issues. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, now we need to get a duplicate back on here. We completely ran out of power. Oh, we got some natural gas coming though. Where's that coming from? I don't even know where that came from. Just some emergency natural gas on the way. Well, it looks like some of our there we go. Start running. We really just need Amari to run enough that we can get these things going. All right, we got enough duplicates to make this happen. I better put those on automation as well. See, that's why you should never brag about how good your power situation is. TR is a thermal regulator. An ATN eats hydrogen, so it has also has a direct power cost since you could be burning that into a generator. No, you're right. You are right. See here. For what it's worth, my hydrogen freezer loops TR uptime was around 50% before I swapped it out for the petrol version, but it'll depend on how much food goes in. Right now, I don't have a lot of food. I mean, it seems like I do, but a lot of that is just berry sludge. I only have 88,000 calories of barbecue, so it's not a lot right now. But eventually, I want to start definitely having more food on hand, and I don't want it to go bad. So actually, I'm making the perfect amount of food right now to feed these duplicates, which is kind of crazy. I don't think I've ever made that like 1-for-1 What's going on here? Pressure. Oh no, we're losing oxygen here now because our thing shut off. Oh, this is not good. Everything's just going wrong, chat. Okay. Let's put one of these guys down. Everything is going unexpectedly wrong here. So let's see what we can like, where's my hydrogen? Okay, its hydrogen is kind of working. It's just not working that good. Okay, we have to get like more critical systems online, I think. Let's go ahead and do that. And let's go ahead and let's see. I don't need this. Let's take power out of here. Power out of there. I can turn off. Everything's turned off here. It's just I have a lot of cooling right now that I don't think I need to get me through this small little power struggle that we got going on. All right. Well, that's fine. Whatever. I didn't really delete anything there. Let's get these online, and then we'll backfeed this circuit, and then get these guys going. No power consumers. Well, let's hurry up and build those. Hurry up. So yeah, since we're losing pressure now, we're running into real problems here. The hydrogen's gonna start leaking out. That is not fun. Let's put this here. Click, dude, click it. And then let's cut this off. Cut off like that. Actually, we'll cut this off entirely. And then just build this. And then, let's see. Yeah, there we go. Let's get the dupes on here. We got Stella and Stinky. I'm only feeding 12 dupes, so I don't have much coming in, as you will. Oh, it is the right word? Oh, it's object permanence. Okay. Hamster wheels are actually kind of nice for training. Yeah, they are. Yeah, I used to have a gym. But no longer. No longer do I have that gym. Things got moved around, and I no longer have a gym. I really hope that I don't have an issue with my toilets. Okay, good. I mean, I'm about to have a whole bunch of issues, because if I'm running out of oxygen, yeah, if I'm running out of oxygen, I have no way of... Okay, luckily this is still up and running. I was going to say I have no way of my duplicants getting an Atmos suits, and if we get trapped inside the base, I have to delete the checkpoint and have my duplicants running around with with nothing. This has gotten way more sidetracked than I anticipated. God. Way more sidetracked. I thought for sure that if there was going to be a cause of me not getting things done, it was not going to be because of no power. Homie says, I like to build a little bit of automation to interrupt them every 30 seconds or so that my duplicants don't get stuck on them. Well, right now they've caused me so many headaches in the past. They can sit on here as long as it takes to keep these air movers running. As long as I'm getting oxygen back in here, that's kind of the main thing. And I certainly don't. Yeah, I really have to get off of this. Get off of these gas vents. I knew that was going to be a detriment at some point. I need to sort of have my base be slightly overpressured, more than 2,000 kilograms. So let's go ahead and build those. And then we'll delete that one as well. We'll put in this guy. And now, obviously, we'll put some ammo sensors on them. But for now it's fine. Okay. We're slowly but surely coming back. And now everything's very cold. So there you go. Well, it's cold here. Not here, but everything's very cold here. Everything's back up and running there. All right, cool. So let's put some ammo sensors on them so we don't end up overpressurizing our base. Put one here. Put one here. Put one here. I should probably delete that. And I think I had one more. This one's going to move eventually, but just because I know I'm going to forget, let me just put one there. For sure, 100% I'm going to forget that. So let's delete this. And then we'll set, can't preset that. Gotta be careful with high-pressure vents. They also count as industrial. Yeah, exactly, yeah. So I'm not, I like to put them in hallways. But thank you for the heads up, though. I definitely don't like putting them in here. Oh, how's the gunk doing, by the way? Pretty full. Pretty full. So I'm going to be on for another half an hour, chat, and then I'll have to end the stream for the night, and then I'll be back Friday at around 8 p.m. Eastern. That's kind of my regular schedule, but just a heads up, that's what's going on for tonight. Another half an hour. Hopefully I can get some more progress done. Hopefully this thing comes online. Oh, also 460 kilograms of hydrogen. So we are using quite a bit of hydrogen. Right now, I guess what I'm worried about the most is my water. We're down to 15,000 kilograms of water here. We do have a lot that we can desalinate, so it might be worth using the power that we do have. Actually, it's about 20. It might be worth using the at least getting some desalination set up just in case I need to do an emergency switch over. And I didn't predict that I would have to use the desalination, but let's just go ahead and get that set up. Move that over. Yeah, that's for the blossoms there. And then this thing, right now this thing is just going through. That's fine. It's going to be a little bit hot here, but that's all right. I'm going to keep that offline for the time being. We'll build that pipe, get it out of the way, and just have some desalination set up. Just in case. Okay, how's this going? This is probably dormant pretty soon. It's very, very hot in here. Let's go ahead and empty the petroleum. I totally forgot about this, by the way. So much is happening that I'm probably making a ton of heat. I'll take the Sweetle, I guess. Yeah, it's actually, it's kind of cooled down a little bit. It's not that bad. Okay, so this here, I just need some aluminum. Can they not get to that? I feel like they should be able to get to that, but okay. This one they can get to once I delete that, and then over here I just have to open it up. I love the threshold wall mod, by the way. Threshold wall, let's see what that is. Add 5 vertical wall types that function as room dividers. Okay, cool. It looks like something that I would use. I'm gonna keep that one on my screen, so when I end the stream, I can install it and check it out. You can exclude a tile from a room with something like drywall. Oh, okay, that's cool. That would be very useful for me, I think. I would like to play around with that. So we have 5 duplicates idle apparently. Why would they not deliver? Do I not have cobalt left? I do have a cobalt volcano to get to. Oh, yeah, I guess that's it. That's a bummer. All right, well, we'll just change it out. We'll change it to lead, I suppose. Oops. Actually, lead, that should be okay. That should be okay here. It's not gonna, like 400 degrees would be in here anyways. So this should not be 400 degrees there. Fingers crossed. That's not okay. Yeah. Do I not have lead either? I don't have lead. Wow, I'm like really. I do have lead. Why aren't my duplicates doing that? There's 4 of you idle. Okay, there's no oxygen coming in there. Yeah, one thing that I guess I should really like do is get these online as well. More power. Wait, why and how are you struggling with power? Is the one machine... yeah, so I'm struggling with power because I did not plan accordingly. And so I only have hydrogen going right now at this point. I did have natural gas, and my natural gas geyser has gone dormant. It's dormant for another 15 cycles. The problem is, I did not. There's another natural gas somewhere here. I don't know where it is off the top of my head, but I did not provision myself quick enough to get that online so I can have supplemental forms of. So I made basically the number one mistake for power, and that's relying only on a single source, or relying on a finite source that is not that I'm using too much of. The fertilization and atmosphere again. Okay, so anyways, it seems to be going now. Anyways, we'll keep this go. And then also, I took too long to set the petroleum boiler up. So the petroleum, you know what? Let's just do that now. This is going to be. Let's put a boiler right here. Or what's it called? Petroleum generator. Temporary source of power, right here. And like that. Take this off. Go like this. No, move it higher. Move it higher. Let's do petroleum right here. And then mesh tile like so. A little thingamabob in here. Temporarily, you know what? What I should do would be better is to put the ladder here, sort of like that, and then just go like this. Boom. Put a smart battery here, since I already messed that up. And then this will only run when I'm like out. There we go. We'll do that. And then we'll start getting some petroleum in here. We do have plenty of petroleum. It's just it's all coming from this. So I really wanted to wait till I got the boiler online. But evidently that's not going to be sufficient. Yeah, let's go like that. Actually, whoops. I'm going to do the green. Something like that. And then we'll just set this to priority 9. And go to town. Yeah, I do have plenty of coal. I do have plenty of coal. I just like suffering. I just like suffering offset. You know, it's that everything is temporary meme, or everything temporary is permanent meme. Okay, I can start vacuuming this out now. It's probably not a good idea to start vacuuming this out when I don't have power. But let's see what happens. Now I have a little liquid lock here. I can start removing everything. This is blocked. All right, this is not blocked here. Let's go ahead and block that. And then everything else is blocked. Should be okay. Start that up. I don't understand why I don't have lead. Why my duplicates are not. Oh, because they have other things to do, probably. I think now I kind of know why I don't have lead. Probably because all my duplicates are on these wheels. Let's go ahead and set this wheel to like 5. See what happens if I take my hand off the wheel a little bit. Should be okay. Let's see how it works. This will solve all of our problems, though. And then hopefully we can get this built. We haven't even touched the flock. I mean, we kind of did touch the Flox farm, but not as much as progress as I had hoped to get done on it. That's all right. Okay, want to get power all the way up here. Actually, for the time being, I think we'll just put a transformer here. That might be the best case solution. Because I don't have to run something like I can't even get my duplicates to build a lead right now, so it might just be easier to put this here and then just to build this out of gold for now. I have plenty of gold anyway, so it's not like I'm struggling with the gold. And then put these guys in like that. Boom, boom. And then we'll set this to 6. So I can at least have a little bit of importance this. And then this should be going pretty quick. So now we just wait. It's just a waiting game now. Get these things online. Absolutely want to get these done as well. I don't want to have a problem with flooding, polluted water all over the place. I mean, if this doesn't work offset, then we will use the coal. I have so much coal. I have 723 tons. But yeah, I mean, that's basically what it comes down to. I just didn't foresee the inevitable. That's okay though. Happens sometimes, you know? Sometimes it's not the duplicant's fault. Sometimes it's my fault. I wonder if, like, let's see, how much food, what's my food? Okay, 68,000 for the barbecue. We do have some surf and turf cooking. We're doing all right. As far as water goes, water is sometimes, it's getting scarcely low. I mean, it's not low, but like, it does seem like it's going down. One of the problems with having an infinite storage system like this is that it's hard to tell exactly what volume of water you have because it's always moving around. So it looks like it's at 17,000 kilograms, which is still more than enough. But yeah, I want to get the salinator running at some point. I'm just wondering what my duplicates are doing. Like, 6 of them are idle, and I have tasks to do. It's almost like, do I not have ammo suits? I must have ammo suits. I have reed fibers. I know some of them are not charged here, but are they all doing random stuff on this side? I guess they are. Maybe I gotta... I don't know. I think it's the ammo suits. The consequence of not having power for a short period of time is that I lost all the oxygen production. What I should have done... No, don't clip that. Don't clip that. Please don't clip that. I'm just kidding. You can clip it. But I guess what I should have had is like a buffer of oxygen, like I did in the last run. I think it was the last run that I did that. Or just in case this went offline, I still had oxygen, like in pumps or reservoirs. That would have been probably pretty good. I mean, one of the issues of using a Hydra like this, not even really an issue, but like a consequence of not paying attention to your power, is that if you lose power totally, then you don't have any way to pump it, and then you lose atmo suits, then you lose your duplicant's ability to move around the base, and it just gets to be very, very chaotic. Lime. No, I'll take the tofu. I don't need lime. I should have plenty of lime. Or at least eggshells. Yeah, I have 495 kilograms, and eggshells are probably... I haven't done eggshells for a bit, so I probably have quite a few. Yeah, I have... Okay. I have lime. Well, the Flox farm is definitely not getting done tonight. Let's see here. This system here, the freezing system, is what should be done, except for the fact that my duplicants are all busy with all the available atmo suits. They're like not even anywhere close to... Oh, do they even have a source of hydrogen? I think I deleted... Yeah, I deleted the thing, so they can't even get hydrogen. All right, hold up here. That part's kind of my fault. That's my fault too. Let's not clip all those admissions to guilt. Okay, so let's put this here. get that set up. Hopefully my duplicates can get that done. And then at least I can get at least I can say I got this done. How do you obtain your smelted metals? Okay, so good question. I have an aluminum volcano, a gold volcano. Let's see. I have a copper volcano. And that's mostly it. I have all those volcanoes. Another gold volcano. That's where all my smelted metals are coming from. Oh, this is going now. Nice. But I definitely want to set this to like really, really low priority. Just so I'm not... What I don't want to do is have to deal with this batch of water early on. And I also don't want to have my duplicates just like sitting here on this oil refinery. So let's block this in as well. Do something like that just to kind of contain a little bit of the heat. Like they are going to get pretty hot. So probably shouldn't have built them out of copper, but I don't anticipate them running all the time. And there's no cooling here either. I have to like put temperature plates if I have to. I could probably build them out of steel and get more mileage out of them, but hopefully they don't have to be used all that much. What I could also do is just run. I guess I have nothing near. I guess I could run this over top of it. It probably would not hurt to just do a loop. I mean, maybe even oil. No, water would be better. It's not gonna get 200 degrees and break the pipe, right? Yeah, we might. All this water is going down to the oil well, anyways. So I don't really care if it gets hot. All right, let's see. Where are you trapped, Amari, and how? Okay, how did you do this? Why are you? Oh, because you can't get up here. Oh, you can't get up here, right? Because this was your way out. All right. So if I open this up, we're gonna make a big mess. I would prefer not to make a big mess. So I'm going to be gracious and open this back up for you. There you go. And then now, once this is fully complete, I mean, it's getting there. It's getting there. I can block it off again. I started to add a switch right above my atmosuit station connected to for emergency. Oh, that's a good idea, Stringer. Like if the power goes out. Yeah, that's a good point. I should do that because it might save me, especially in situations like this. For durability, huh? Someone should fix that. That's not a bad idea. And I can hide it right down here. It looks kind of cool. I like the emergency like situation setups. That's kind of why I have I had the one wheel in here previously. Well, that was to kind of boost the Hydra when I first built it, but also I kept it in there because I've had power situations in the past. So I just decided I'll build a couple extra to keep all these going. Since I think this only produces 400, right? Yeah, 400, and two of these will eat that up. Hey, I'm an AI thing. What's up? Yo. Ethan, I'm 0.3 cycles to start the first volcano thing. Well, thanks to you. Hell yeah, that's awesome. That is so good to hear. Let me know how it goes. Oh, scolding. Oh my goodness, Nails. Why? How did you get over there? Is it because I have this like disabled now? It's on. How did you get down there with no ammo suit? Everyone else has an ammo suit. All right, so it was probably during the... Oh my goodness, there's more than one. Dude, please. Please, I can't lose you. Amari, what are you doing? Why are you guys down there? It was probably during the time when they were building this, the thing went red, and I let duplicates out. I'm almost certain that's exactly what happened. Well, they better make it back because I really don't want to have to restart the cycle because of you, Nails. Oh no! Stop slipping and get up. Stop slipping. Stop complaining. You realize what I have to go through every single cycle with you guys? Please, Amari, get back up. Dude, what are you doing, Trivaldo? How are you guys here without Atmos suits? Okay, get in the triage. I'm almost certain it happened because when I was building this, it was temporarily a red signal. Hassan is down here too? Bro, Hassan. You're watching, right? Okay, he's got it. He's got it. Okay, let's go get... Come on, guys. Let's get our Atmos suits on. Let's be adults here. I shouldn't have to tell them to get dressed. Like, how old are they? You know, like when a kid's going out when they're in the freezing cold with no coat on. This is class. It was definitely your checkpoints keeping your dupes from doing stuff based on this. Anyways, it should be okay now. Just gotta get these guys back in the triage here. I have 3 duplicates that made it out. See, I'm almost certain that I don't have enough suits because I don't know. I don't know. I wish this was a lot longer. I could probably just relocate all this stuff now. What is this doing? This is not doing anything. Let's delete all this. Let's delete all this and build more ammo suits. Or whatever, ammo suit docks. Let's go like this. Yeah, Nails, that's your fault, buddy. Didn't have to tell you to put your clothes on. Okay, we're gonna have it come out here. So we're just gonna have a whole entire row of ammo suits, basically. And then this... this is gonna be annoying. I'm gonna have to move this off stream because I have a lot of material here. And I don't want I need to obviously fit my ammo suits in here. I could just prop it up for now by building a tile temporarily. Maybe What? Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. No problem. No problem. I could just move it up and maybe push it over by just continuously building tiles or something. But I'll just probably do it all off stream. Move everything over. Yeah, it is dupe height, but I want to make this entire row into Atmos suits. So when I have a situation like this where my duplicates are using whatever Atmos suits they can here, and I apparently all these ones, maybe not. Like maybe I just don't have enough Atmos suits for some reason. It'd be very, very weird. Let's just make it 10 Atmos suits. 'Cause I haven't seen a single duplicate come through here yet. So I'm almost under the impression that these just don't get used for some reason at all. Anyways, what I want to do is just make it a whole row of Atmos suit docks, and I think that will be good. But having said that, I'm gonna be moving this over to like here. So it's gonna be... This is going to be the new meta for our docking system. It's gonna be somewhere here, so it'll add a couple more spaces. Let's not get ourselves trapped now here. Check your ammo suit. Yeah, I can check my ammo suits, actually. I have 11. Oh, I only have 11? I swear I made more. I swear I had more ammo suits. The duplicates lost them. I swear they did. 8 of them are worn. It's on infinite repair. What are they doing? It says 0 units of repair to worn available. Yeah, I don't know. It says 0 are worn. By the way, thanks for joining. Not taken away. It's a very chaotic night. Very chaotic night. I misread the zero. Yeah, I clicked off of it quickly because I was embarrassed at how a few. Okay, I'll keep it on. But like, I swear I had enough Atmos suits for like I had a surplus of Atmos suits at some point. I was like, it seems kind of strange that they're not using these docks at all. But that's okay. That's okay. At least now we can like fabricate them and get them going. I'll just make surplus again. Okay, let's see. This is now being vacuumed. I can probably close this for the time being until my duplicates are still building in here. This here, I'm probably going to have to relocate this pipe. So let's put it in here, I guess. I don't want to have it running right through. That's kind of annoying. And then this, I will obviously disconnect. I have to get up here. Not sure. Oh, this is part of the old build, so I can probably just disconnect all that. Yeah, this was all the old stuff, so I can disconnect all this, disconnect all that, and then they can come through here. More petroleum, please. I need more petroleum. I need about 3 or 4 loads of petroleum. Where's my boiler? Put that there. You know what I would love from the printing pod right now? Well, I guess a digging booster will work. You melted your rails. Oh no. Yeah, the rails are a little bit tricky. If the rails are if they're coming in contact with like the magma or what's overheating. Okay, well that was kind of expected. I said that was going to happen. Let's go ahead and build it out of steel. Very, very chaotic today. Let's do that. And then the plumbing, we'll do exactly what I wanted to do here. We'll just build it like so. Yeah, as far as the rails go, as if they're coming in contact with the magma or like whatever's coming out of the volcano, they have to be made out of steel. These ones, like the aluminum volcano is really not that powerful, so things turn into solid aluminum really quickly here. Oh, I'm out of power again. Oh, because I just disabled my... Yeah, everything's being rebuilt here. Whoops. All right, well, let's get at least one of them online. So if I go show you my actual magma volcano, which is right here. So everything down here is built out of steel, which can withstand 2,400 degrees, and the magma is only 1,700 degrees. So you got to be careful of that. The upper rails will melt if the steam gets too hot for whatever reason. You don't have these guys working like as they should. Okay, we got a toilet problem. That's a skill issue on their end. Holy smokes, it takes a long time to build one of these, doesn't it? Luckily, the piping is ready to go. Oh, we're already at... Oh my goodness, it's already 10 o'clock. Okay, we're going to go for another 10-15 minutes just so I can get this stuff done. Because I don't want to end the stream during all this chaos. I want to like... I just want to have things relatively stable. I want to have these built. I want to have this stuff. I mean, I don't know. This is pretty good. It's pretty good progress there. The hydrogen here does... Oh, okay. We do have some hydrogen. This is probably not helping that we have this thing running for no reason right now. May I see your smelter setup? For the volcano? Is it for the volcano or the copper volcano, or which one would you like to see? Leave this nightmare for now. Come back with a clear mind tomorrow. Well, okay. Let me just get at least these done. Who made a mess? Where are you making a mess? Why is Nails making a mess here? By the way, Like, can Nails not get back to the base for some reason? Nails can get back to... He must have missed his break. That's unfortunate. Do they have individual... Yes, they do. They have individual setups. There we go. Okay, so yes, individual setups. So here it is. Let's do the... Okay, by the way, here's the volcano in action. So as you can see, the magma takes a long time to turn into igneous rock here. So I'm overlapping conveyor rails a lot with the magma, which is probably not a good idea. But anyways, because everything is built out of steel, there's no real like downside to that besides the fact that the igneous rock is getting very, very hot. Let's take a look at the gold volcano. I kind of like the gold volcano personally. Here is my gold volcano setup. So I have the conveyor rail running through, avoiding the volcano usually because I don't want to use steel if I don't have to, but I will. Like I don't have a problem using steel. I do have steel in the bottom here a little bit. Everything else is built out of cobalt ore, and then I have it running through my cooler, my chiller. The chiller doesn't have to be this big. I just like the 2-tile high chiller. All right. As far as the chilling process goes, I have polluted water. You should be using polluted water, nectar, or supercoolant, or something along that line. Something with a very high specific heat capacity. It's obviously cooling the turbines first. That's kind of the most important, I think. And then it goes into cooled where the metal tiles are being cooled with the conveyor rails. I have all the gold just falls down to the bottom. I don't have any automation to stop it from falling out, but it's only 8 degrees, so it's doing pretty well. So like I said, this is overkill with a chiller. You don't have to go this hard. Then I also have this same aqua tuner cooling down chlorine, which I did not put an atmos sensor in here for. I'm kind of disappointed at myself for that, but I will go in there at some point and fix and rectify that. So not a big deal, but it's cooling the chlorine because I'm using them for megaphons, which are just very hot right now because this chiller is offline. So that's for power purposes. Holy smokes, I probably have so much. Yeah, I probably have so much hydrogen in there. And then let me just show you the pipes. Okay, so the piping for here. Yeah, so I showed you the pipes. Here's the automation. Pretty simple. I just like, this is not ideal. I didn't have what's it called, insulated doors when I built this. So I used the mechanized airlock just to stop the steam from coming out and heating up this external area. And the reason it's on a signal switch is so I can keep it closed and my duplicants don't try to like go in here and grab gold. That's all. Which would be very annoying because they would constantly let the steam out. It would heat up the petroleum. And this is what my overall temperature it looks like. If we look at the relative temperature, everything is pretty chill except for inside the volcano. Obviously, the sweepers sweeper, conveyor loader, and aqua tuner are all made out of steel. They have to be because they melt at 270. If your steam is getting to 270, it's probably because your aqua tuners your steam turbines are not working well enough. So you might have some trapped gases here. You might want to look at your gas overlay and make sure that you've got it completely vacuumed out so they're not blocking the inlets of the turbine. And 1 turbine is usually enough. You could do 2, but like I'm doing 2 here. But yeah. So that's kind of how it looks. Any questions about that? I can definitely... I noticed the lack of temp shift plates on all your volcanoes. I feel like they are overrated, or you just forgot. No, I just don't use the temp shift plates. I'm in a vacuum, baby. That's good. Yeah, I'm not a perfectionist by any means. That's true. I'm more of a brute force. That's what I like to call the builds here. The brute force type. As you can see, the brute force type is not doing well with the power situation. But we should have that a little bit better in about 8 or about 9 cycles. This should be generator idle. Yeah, this is could be rectified as well here. There's a lot of things to do here, but I think we're gonna call it a stream. So the next stream is gonna be titled "Fixing Everything," because everything has broken. So I have to fix the oxygen levels in my base. My duplicates are about to suffocate. I have no power. So my temperature's running out of control. So everything has to be fixed. That's what and so I'm back Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. We're gonna fix everything. Oh, okay, that's good. It's it'll be interesting anyway. Yeah, it's it's getting scary when the oxygen is nowhere to be seen. But we'll figure it out. It's not that big of a deal. It's only a big deal when my duplicates pee on the floor, and now I have germy polluted oxygen just all over the place. Oh, well, not all over the place yet, because this is probably exactly what my duplicates are breathing on the account of not having any other oxygen in the base here. This could be the title for every stream. You just usually don't recognize it beforehand. Oh, well, usually things are going a lot, but usually I just if I was to like do a self-analysis, it's mostly me getting distracted by too many builds at once, and not like I'm usually pretty good at not having lack of oxygen. But it's okay. It's all right. We'll get things figured out. This is definitely a salvageable scenario here. Okay, so yeah, 8 p.m. Friday, I'll be back, and we'll do another segment. I have a couple of people who are supposed to or will or have already emailed me. Oxygen is not exactly offset. Oxygen is not included. So, and these guys are pissing all over the place. I mean, they shouldn't expect oxygen. They should be aware that they're not going to get any. Anyways, so yeah, we'll fix everything. I should schedule the stream now, so then I don't forget what to call it. That'll be fun. Yeah. What else? Yeah, you guys already know. I'm not gonna really go over too much. Fix the petroleum problem. In 8 cycles, we'll have natural gas again. It's kind of funny, by the way. You are on the Friday list. Have you sent me the email yet, Offset, or did you put it in the Discord? Let me check my emails here. So Greg has sent. Yeah. So yes, Greg has sent. Sorry, Offset. Is that you? Are you Greg? You're in this. Oh, you're in Discord. Okay. All right. So yes, you are on the Friday list. In that case. Yes, I got yours. Perfect. So yeah, you are on the Friday list. Where should I find the email to you to hand in a save? If you go to my YouTube channel, Foamy, in the About section, you'll find my email. Or if you would like to, you don't. If your save file is very big, it won't upload in Discord. But if your save file is kind of small, I think it's the 5 megabytes, you can send it. Just join the Discord, type in the code, or click the link in the description, and then you'll be able to get there and upload it to the Discord as well. So yes, we have Offset, we have Greg, and Foamy is going to send one in, and I think there was 1 or 2 more people who messaged me. So we're gonna have a big like post stream on Friday where we kind of go over all these cool saves that people have, and it'll be a lot of fun. If you do win stream, thank you, Offset. If you guys do send it in, just leave a little bit of a message with it so I know like who you are in chat. If it's not obvious, if you're sending an email from like your personal account, you can just make a separate email if you want. Just obviously take the necessary steps to just protect yourself if you're not comfortable. It's fine. Just let me know who you are in the chat if it's different from your username on the email, and that way it just helps me like organize things. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, so we'll do that in the post stream on Friday. It'll be like a 2 to 3 hour Ani stream, and then post stream we'll do all the different asteroids that people have submitted. I'm really looking forward to that. I love doing that segment. It's really, really cool. Hey, there you are in the Discord, Foamy. Yeah, I love doing that segment. So it looks like we're gonna have a long post stream when we do that. And then yeah, we'll get all this stuff figured out in here. A lot of things going wrong, which is kind of cool actually. This is, it's not ideal for the progress of the base, but I think it's ideal in the sense that if somebody is, watching the VOD and is, because a lot of my channel is based on teaching new players, right? Like how to do beginner builds. So like something that you don't really teach in tutorials or video content is like how to fix a situation that is going so terribly wrong like this. So, but this is really easy. It's just basically, doing one thing at a time. It's kind of like, it kind of reminds me of electrical work. So if you guys aren't familiar, I know Phil in the chat might be more familiar with this, but sometimes when you power up a house for the first time, like nothing works. And you're just like, oh shit, what's going on, right? Like, what did the apprentice do this time? If one of my apprentices is in the chat, then I know there's one that watches. Then yeah, it's all your fault. And you're just like, oh shit, what's going on? Like, where do you even start? So this is kind of the vibes I'm getting from this playthrough right now, where everything is just going wrong. Electrical work does not include dupes. Yeah. It does not include dupes. I can't blame the dupes for I can blame the apprentice though. I can definitely blame the apprentice. But yeah, there was a house that I was powering up last week. It was a custom home. It was a custom home, and none of the lights on the main floor worked. Like, I turned all the breakers on, put in all the breakers, turned all the switches on, nothing worked. I was like, how is that possible? There's got to be at least something that works. And so, you just start taking stuff apart, taking switches apart. Like, oh, this power's missed here. There's no jumper to send the power downstream there. And then suddenly things start working. And then you have stuff blow up in your face because something is shorting. So then you try to fix that, and you work through it. Anyways, I don't know if you guys care too much about the electrical stories, but that's kind of how those situations work. That's what this base reminds me of. So we'll get through it. Actually, if I did a segment during Christmas where I was showing off some of my pliers that I blew up by cutting into live wire before. Those, if you guys want to see that, I can bring those on Friday. I don't know if that's interesting or anything, but yeah, it's I wish I could do that on stream, but I don't want to be tripping breakers in my house. That'd be kind of crazy. Not on purpose anyway. Probably get shut down for unsafe something on YouTube. Anyways. Okay, anyways, everyone, that's it for tonight. I'm just going to go through the chat and thank everyone for coming in, as I usually do. So if you'd like to head out now, go for it. There's no more Ani content, and I will see you Friday night. And yeah, Friday night will be fun. Okay, so as always, everyone, it's gonna... Hey, what's up, Woob you too? Woob you too, thanks so much for joining. Awesome, good night. Good night to you too. Thank you for lurking and saying hello and good night. William, thanks for showing up as well, and always thanks you for your support. Offset, yeah, I got your Offset's going to be featured on Friday night at their base. Foamy sending their asteroids. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm an AI thing. Good night, Kevin. Good night. Let's see here. Who else? Stringer, thanks for showing up as well. Thank you, Stringer. A lot of people were here tonight, guys. So I apologize if I missed you. Not taken away. Thank you so much for coming by tonight, saying hello. Sean, as always, I think not sure if Sean's still in the chat, but thank you so much, Sean. Hey, Chewy. Yeah, thank you so much, Chewy and Tara, for coming by. Appreciate you guys. Phil on Twitch as well. Thank you so much, Phil. By the way, thank you to all the lurkers. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Without the lurkers, you guys are a big part of the stream. So thank you for lurking. Thank you for having me on in the background with whatever you're doing. I really appreciate it. If you're just listening, I really appreciate that. Kofi Bear on Twitch, thank you so much, Kofi. And Wacko. Oh, Wacko's supposed to send an asterisk too. So yeah, we're gonna have a packed night on Friday. That's gonna be fun. Let's see who else. Yeah, Phil was here. Foamy, I already mentioned, I think. Sean. Oh yeah, Captain Bubba Moose. Hey, Captain Bubba Moose. Hopefully you had yourself a great night. Charlie, thank you so much, Charlie, for coming by. And Jim, I think Jim left already, but thank you, Jim, for coming by. If you're listening to the VOD, or if you're still here, Mart, thank you so much. Dex VN99, thank you so much for being here as well. And I think that might be everyone. So if I missed you, I apologize. Oh, Leela, thank you, Leela, for being here. Yeah, it was another awesome night, and I had so much fun with you guys hanging out, just playing Samani. Heli C, I think. Hopefully I said the name right. And Harry Gord as well. And I think that's it. I think I got everyone. The Cali Max, thank you so much. Thank you, Harry, as well. All right, everyone, take care. Have yourselves a good rest of your week, and I will see you on Friday. If you're stopping by, it's working. Oh, all right. I'm an AI thing. Nice. Congratulations. Nice. Congrats. Let me know on Friday, or maybe send it to me if you like. I don't mind taking a look if you want to show it off. Up to you. But yeah. Okay. Good night, everyone, and congratulations. I'm an AI thing. Awesome. Good work. See you guys on Friday.